Yeah, this is quite frustrating, and down to 20 seconds.
Alireza creating threats on the board. And you kind of have to watch out because at some point this might become a reality in the position.
Yes, and look at this, down to 10 seconds. Magnus is showing sign of nerves.
Yeah. Right, he needs to make a move now.
5 seconds.
Magnus, has he forgotten about the clock? He makes it a bit of a panic there.
With 3 seconds on the clock, he played the move Queen B3.
That's
but
not a good one. That's not a good one.
Not a good one at all.
Bishop takes C5. And Fuja is back.
Wow.
Niklas, really quickly, show us what's the way forward for Niklas. Okay, we've got moves coming in.
He took on A5. Yeah, he took on A5 with check, very natural. By the way, also the heart rate over 138.
Watch out, mate in 1 threatened.
30 seconds for Alireza.
And you really don't want to go bishop takes knight here. I would even be worried about just take with the...
Very weak, it's game over. And black has to win this game, which is just impossible.
I mean, you can compare every element of this position and you see why Magnus is clearly winning. The knight against the knight, the rook against the rook, the pawns against each other, even the white bishop more active there. And Magnus, you can see it in him. He knows that he's got the job done, just needs to make the next couple of moves.
Yeah, rook c1, check, king d7, f5, and seems like it's
just get
finished.
Those pawn rollings.
Yep.
And the knight will fall back. You can go to d4, you can go to f4, start pushing. I like knight f4.
Yeah, it's basically a complete domination. Okay, rook c, whatever, yeah, everything is falling apart. Black has no activity.
And bishop b6 runs into a check, so there are no tricks in the position. That's it. Magnus Carlsen bounces back. A difficult moment there for Alireza, and you could see it that for both players, this has been such a big battle, such a big match.
Yeah, he takes the pawn, writes it down, then goes king d4. He knows exactly there is not much to think about. Knight g4, king e4, h2, and the draw will be agreed.
And white's king is never in time. The power of the outside passer, as we saw that pawn on a5 that got the job done. In an endgame, incredibly strong.
Six. And when the players will agree to a draw, that's the only question.
When it is a draw.
Nordebek's going to take on c5. Dingler will play king to g3.
He's still running away with the knight,
he's running away. He's not giving it quite yet. And now I think he's going to go king f2. The knight will go to e3 and he'll take on e3.
Yeah.
That's, oh no.
That's the handshake. Already
oh, we've got it, and it is Dingler is eliminated. Nordebek.
First of all, I would like to all fans of chess aesthetics, since before my last move, there were the whole e-file was occupied by pieces, and now it's not anymore. I feel like the position is fairly critical now. I mean, obviously it's completely symmetrical, but I think if I have the chance to push f4, I could have definitely have some advantage. So I guess d5 is a critical move, a pawn sacrifice. I'm not sure if it's very good for him. Otherwise, maybe g5 to protect, but I think the game may be heating up very soon.
Magnus Carlsen apologizing to chess fans, saying that, you know, aesthetically the
doing much because I'm expecting black to push d5, yeah, with this construction, but I'm just not seeing the bishop on g1 is already beautifully protecting that c5 square. I think that Magnus is extremely happy.
Yeah, where is the chaos in this position?
a4, even ambitious, a4, a5, go for it.
Is he trying to get c5? But there are always these checks in the position with the g7 pawn loose.
Well, basically also seeing that Alireza is blitzing out his moves, I feel like his nerves are in play. Yeah, he's very nervous. He just wants to play everything a tempo, but this will help Magnus. Yeah, we know exactly that if Magnus feels that he is doing well, he is not getting nervous.
All right, so Alireza, he stops this a-pawn from getting all the way to a6. Niklas, not loving Alireza's approach in this must-win situation. What do you think are his ideas, or how can he?
This is a very important line. Yeah, rook b8 seems like black is activating that rook, but like
Don't
Nicholas...
take this rook.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. But of course, rook e3 is played. In that case, yeah, rook is coming back to e3, and you're gonna play king c3 next. Resignation.
And Alireza resigns, and
Did he?
oh
No, he
I think he just
extended his
adjusted.
What
hand.
was that?
He extended his hand for something, whether he wants to make a move.
what was that? What did? Oh, he was reaching
Check
out
for
to
the
make a
e-pawn.
move.
Yes,
It just
well,
looked like that on our camera.
Yeah, that camera angle was very confusing. Yes.
It was
No, but
very-
he stops the
Oh!
clock. Wow,
He
okay.
does resign eventually, and Peter, I think the fact is he wants to get to that playoff. He wants to get a game going. He wants that revenge. He doesn't want to sit here. It's just not Alireza's style. And Magnus Carlsen bounces back, takes it to playoffs. We're in for a...
Like if I go here and then they come closer. And then... Because once I go here, then the rook kills me. So, yeah.
battle to watch. And I wanted to ask you that in this tournament, essentially the Freestyle Chess Go Challenge, you've got 7 top grandmasters challenging you in this format, never been done before. Coming into today, is that extra pressure on you being the GOAT being challenged?
Well, I don't like refer to myself in those terms really, but no, of course, when it's the first tournament of its kind, it would have been extremely disappointing to bow out in the first round, especially since I felt that I hadn't been able to show anything that I'm capable of, and I'd lost 2 games in a row to Alireza and Nadirbek, which I felt, you know, it was the same way that I was missing tactics and I couldn't see the whole board completely. Even though, I mean, of course they played very good, played very good games, but I was feeling like.
You got a P2 Ran? Yes, we're gonna be P buddies. Ew. Okay, just I didn't say that. We're gonna. No, nobody needs a P buddy in life, all right? That's one time. That's like one time you don't need a.
You know, I am at the stage that I am fine admitting that I'm an idiot and I'm happy.
God, this ice cream is horrible. It's great, but it's also going everywhere. Don't look at me. The private time.
H3 will be trapped. You can't keep the fortress anymore.
Knight e3 was only move.
Yeah.
And he finds it.
Yeah, but now he has to jump around with his knight in a completely different
Yes, because this would have lost.
in
this
enemy.
game for
Yeah,
enemy.
exactly, in enemy's territory, and now Magnus is running after that knight. Bishop c5. How do you escape? Knight c6.
How does Magnus manage to do this? He just
King
broke
d5.
a fortress we thought which was impossible.
Well, he doesn't believe in fortresses. And it's
over.
apparently it's over. Yeah, how
It's
do you
over.
escape with the knight? Yeah, it's getting trapped. Knight d8, it's also trapped. Knight d8 has to be played.
God. You still have... But the thing
But
is...
it runs nowhere
Bishop
from...
This is crazy.
Yeah, chess is the most dramatic of all games. This is...
Okay, so
Just very enthusiastic.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the thought process. It's like this is why like having this check is so also, I just want to avoid the misunderstanding because of course, you know, because then they maybe considers like okay, I think I would accuse you of stealing my queen. No, it's like that's
Yes,
And Alireza is dreaming of this
yes.
to arrive once again.
Wow,
but-
bishop
oh,
c6, knight
bishop
f7, bishop f6, stopping the journey.
Oh my God.
And knight b7. Yeah, but knight b7 threatens absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you can just go king c6.
Okay, king c6, knight d8 check. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, okay, it's bad. Yeah, what to do? It's losing, objective losing. But yeah, knight b7. Now also this king f2 steps
bishop
into bishop
b6.
b6. It's over. Yeah, knight's game over. Bishop b6, tapping the knight. What a shocking result! And it just shows how brutal chess is. Alireza was fighting like a lion, but Magnus grinds him down.
And Alireza resigns. Magnus gets the first win in the playoffs. And what a topsy-turvy game this has been.